What's going on, everyone? Miko back with a quick video. Just a few updates. One on Panini Panini Theft Gate, I guess we'll call it. I'm sure you guys have seen my video or Wesker Griff's. I actually broke a couple boxes of Panini Contenders retail, and I got this 150 points card. I honestly really didn't even know what it necessarily was at first, so I really didn't think much of it. And of course, there's a code on the back. Well, someone swiped the code off my video and used it, so that was unfortunate. You know, I don't know what to say about it. I'm not maybe even as mad as some of the other people in the community, though I understand why they'd be disappointed. It's disappointing once I was notified, like, hey, you might want to watch out. You've got the code on there and stuff. Someone could do this. And I kind of looked into it, and I realized, oh, wow, you can actually, for 150 points, you can select from various different autographs or memorabilia cards, which is pretty neat. Or you could kind of collect them up for a little bit, build up some points to get something a little better. But unfortunately, that code was swiped. I did try calling Panini today. I couldn't get through. I called like 4 times. They kept going to their voicemail. I didn't leave one, so I'll try back again today and maybe tomorrow. And then at that point, I guess I'll just let it go. I mean, whoever did it, I don't know what to say. I'm disappointed. I forgive you. I hope you're embarrassed. I hope you see these videos and you think, next time when you see this opportunity come up where someone is not suspecting, hopefully when you have an opportunity to take advantage of someone, you choose to not do so. But what are you going to do? It happens. It's my fault. Next time, if I get one of those, I'll certainly redeem the code immediately before posting the video. So that was one thing I just wanted to make mention of, because I was actually up the mountains for a few days, and I did have some scheduled postings of videos, but when after Wesker Griff made his video, I wasn't around to respond right away, and I saw he got a big response, and he tagged my video, and that got a lot of views and responses from that. So I just wanted to make mention of Panini Theft Gate. Also, just to let you guys know, I will continue to make videos, but some things might slow down. I'm probably going to have to work on making groups of videos and maybe scheduling them out to post a few times during the week. Of course, I'll continue to do some mail day videos and the TTMs. I've sent out about 100 TTMs in the last 2-3 weeks. They're mostly all baseball, mostly spring training stuff. A few older baseball players and a few football as well, but not many. Not too much of the celebrity or television or movie stuff. But, of course, I'll continue to do those when I have an opportunity. I might not get the videos up and post it and all that stuff as quickly as possible. But I will, like I said, continue to post things. But just to let you guys know, I've had a lot of things going on. I did have a car accident last week, so that was a pain in the ass. I mean, no one was hurt. I was stupid, and my car's a little banged up, my truck, but not bad. The other guy, which was actually someone I knew, he's in a rental still, and he'll be in one for a while as his car's repaired. So the car insurance goes up. So it's just little BS stuff like that. I'm sure there's a few people on here I've talked to in the past about different things, but not too much. But for the last 9+ years, I've worked for the Sports Network. They have a website, sportsnetwork.com. I've worked in their scoreboard department, doing live updates for different things. You'll see stuff. I'm sure if you guys have been to NBA or NHL or even some baseball games, different stuff like that, the out-of-town scores, a lot of that information comes from stuff I've done. USA Today, a lot of websites, radio station websites, a ton of clients got our information. We have a live website and stuff like that as well. So all sorts of great information. Anyway, I've worked there for 9+ years, and they were actually just recently bought out by Stats LLC, formerly known as Stats Inc. I'm sure most of you guys have in some way heard of them. They do most of the stats for like Major League Baseball and a bunch of other big companies. They do stuff for ESPN. They'll show like their logo at the end of the ESPN broadcast for a baseball game or football game or whatever. So they were bought out. So all work is headed to Chicago. I'm not going to Chicago. Wouldn't be worth it. money-wise or life-wise. Like, it's not happening. So anyway, I just, that's been going on for a while, and I've been working on finding jobs and applying for stuff, and I have a friend refer me to a place, and I actually just got a new job, which I start in a few days. It's going to be more hours. It's going to be a lot of time. There will be some benefits in terms of pay and stuff like that, but it's going to be a lot of work, so I won't have quite as much free time as I've had in the past, so I will continue to make videos, like I said, and you might not even see me slow down much. It's a lot of work to keep up with all of it, so I just thought I'd make mention of it. Like I said, it's a pretty big life change when you start thinking about it. I mean, 9+ years can become a pretty long time. You get to know people and all that stuff, and I've had a lot of opportunities to do really cool stuff. I know a lot of you guys following my channel on here are big sports fans, so you would definitely enjoy some of the stuff I got to do, going down in locker rooms and getting quotes and all that kind of stuff, doing some stringing at the stadiums from the press boxes, going out in the field and stuff. I know Patriots-Eagles preseason game back a few years ago, it's a number of years ago now, when Brady made his comeback after missing the majority of the 2008 season. I was down at that game. That was the same game that the Eagles actually signed Michael Vick during that preseason. So I got to go to all those press conferences. I actually followed Tom Brady right into his, because I was in the Patriots locker room and they were starting the press conference. So I had the opportunity to ride the elevator up one time following a Twins-Phillies game, and it's me and a buddy of mine I work with, and we get in the elevator down the basement of Citizens Bank Park, and we look around, and I look over, and I'm like, that's Joe Mauer. He won an MVP award, a few batting titles, and then I look next to him is Justin Morneau. Like, he won an MVP as well. And then it's Brad Lidge, who was on the mound when the Phillies won the World Series in 2008. This is early in 2009, and I'm like, I guess I don't belong in this elevator. It was pretty funny. They're just chatting it up. Just had a lot of opportunities to meet players. Actually, in 2007, the Phillies fans would appreciate this. Or 2008, I should say. 2008, the last day of the season, the Phillies had clinched the day before. And I'm just standing in the locker room, got some quotes and stuff, and then we're sitting there watching the end of the Brewers-Mets game. I think that's who was playing, but it was the Mets were playing regardless. And when they lost or whatever happened, the Brewers clinched the wild card. So I'm down there watching the game. It was me, another reporter, and Jimmy Rollins just hanging out watching the game, talking about it. And then, as soon as the game ended, there was a beeline for Jeff Jenkins at the time because he had just come over from the Brewers, so they wanted to talk to him. So there are a ton of other cases. I mean, ton of players I got to meet and stuff like that, and it was a really cool job. But it's time to move on. Anyway, sorry for the long video. I was just figured I'd make a little video with a little personal information. Just wanted to get some stuff off my chest and let you guys know there were some changes going on. So anyway, have a great one, and I will talk to you guys next time. I'll be back soon with Mail Day.